Warning, there is a good chance Bitcoin Mike has no idea what he's talking about. Do your own research. Enjoy the show. Thank you. All right, kids, let's talk about Bitcoin. Let's talk about the CPI numbers that came out a few hours ago. I did a video this morning. Bitcoin was hanging out about like 18.5 or something like that, or 18.7. And right when I put out the video, the CPI numbers came out. They were like 0.1% higher than expected. Bitcoin drops by like $500 in like 2 seconds. Cardano's down to 34 cents. Everything's basically taking a hit. I'm in DC at the time, so I'm like, okay, I start driving home. I'm like, this is probably the big dump. Maybe we'll get a flash crash. Get home, and Bitcoin shoots up $1,000. Cardano back up to almost 39 cents. A lot of coins basically recovering. And this is kind of why I've been saying, like, once Bitcoin drops 75, 80%, once your favorite altcoin drops 90%, 85%, you just got to start buying. You cannot play these ranges, folks. Nobody knows what's going to happen. I mean, can you imagine if you like sold your Cardano or something this morning at like 35 cents, then it's back up to 39 cents. It's like, what's the point, folks? I mean, okay, you don't get the exact bottom. Who cares? So this is just like, this roller coaster is absolutely insane. But this is typical crypto bear markets. And just think how many people probably got wrecked this morning. So basically, stocks, when I checked, were down 600 points. An hour later, now stocks are back up 600 points. So down 600, up 600. Talk about wanting to puke. But it is unpredictable, folks. And I guess a lot of this was, I guess people realize, hey, look, inflation's bad, but it's only 0.1% higher than we thought. So we'll just start buying stocks again after dumping them. So the market's completely irrational. It's all emotional. It's just all emotional people who need to be on Xanax at this point. And it's just absolutely crazy. That's why you cannot trade it. So anyway, talk a little bit about that. We talked a little bit about the CPI numbers. Found this article from Cardano. Cardano creator Charles Hoskinson predicts crypto markets will decouple into their own economy. He was talking about this in a couple years. He thinks that's going to happen. Of course, we all know that. Cardano co-creator Charles Hoskinson projects cryptocurrencies will decouple from traditional markets within 2 or 3 years. In an interview with Fox Business, Hoskinson says he initially thought people would use cryptocurrencies as a safe haven for investment during global economic downturns, but instead it experienced a price correlation with other risk assets. I mean, I don't know. I think crypto, especially altcoins, will always be risk assets. But I do think Bitcoin. Is he talking about Bitcoin or just? I think he's talking about crypto in general, but I think most altcoins will always be risk assets, and then Bitcoin will eventually decouple. But even if Bitcoin decouples, it's going to be like gold where it still dumps with the risk assets. I mean, these things go in cycles. You want to make money in crypto, it goes in cycles. Plain and simple. That's the way I see it. Another article, and this is very good news. Cardano is #1 on Grayscale Fund. Big institution investors to step in. Will Cardano explode? Cardano weighs the highest in Grayscale smart contract funds, which gave the crypto great visibility to institutional players. That's awesome. So basically, Grayscale is basically, they buy a lot of Bitcoin, they buy a lot of Ethereum, and then they have like their little bag of altcoins. Cardano is like one of their main altcoins. Good to see, good to see. And a lot of times they're looking for a good price. So Cardano jumps down to like 25 cents, 30 cents. You'll see a shoot right back up to 80 cents when Grayscale just starts swooping in buying it. So, folks, Cardano is absolutely going to kill it in a couple years. I'm like just jacked up from this morning. Like I was like, I'm still jacked up from this roller coaster ride. I'm like, maybe Cardano hit that 25 cents today. I'll be able to get it. I was ready to buy Cardano. I almost got Cardano at 35 cents. I'm like, when I get home, I'll pick up some more Cardano at 35 cents. And then it's 39 cents. The minute I get home, like, I don't know, isn't this fun? Isn't crypto fun, folks? If you're in this for the long term and you understand these markets, I mean, this is like better than freaking cocaine, which I don't know, but from what I hear, crypto can be better than cocaine. All right, so let's see what else we got going on. And of course, we have the September inflation report. Like I said, I was saying this morning, I made a video in my car that if it's higher than 8.1 or 8.2 or whatever, the markets will probably react negatively. It was like slightly higher. I think basically based off rent. Fuel prices were down. Food prices are climbing. Basically, so anybody who isn't like, doesn't have like a butler and a millionaire, we all know it. You go out to buy food, everything's doubled. gas. They can say gas went down. Gas is still high. Um, I have a little rental property. I know I'm getting a lot more for rent for that. So, it's just, and I know, of course, mortgage rates are up. So basically, we're at the same. It's basically nothing's changed. So the Fed will continue to be hawkish. I think that's pretty much priced in. But these markets are irrational. The slightest bit of news, like the market's just basically going a dime. That's why it's like, I don't know, you cannot trade this. I got stuck in all this trading crap in 2018, 2019 when I was like, oh, Cardano's back down to 20 cents. I'm going to sell it, and it's definitely going to go down to 10 cents. Then it goes back up to 26 cents. Then it's 28 cents. And I'm like, oh, crap. Then I have to buy back in. Then it dumps down to 15 cents. It's like, you'll kill yourself. You'll kill yourself trading this stuff. I mean, I'm so much more relaxed now knowing I will not trade unless it's my KuCoin bag, which has basically become a long-term bag because, that's not going to be in profit unless we really pump back up to like 25,000. So it's just like a weight off your shoulder. But yeah, folks, in a nutshell, dumped like a mother effer this morning, and then everything basically came back. Bitcoin basically pumped up $1,000, in like an hour, off nothing, off basically the stock market going down, then going up. A lot of these altcoins have rebounded to at least where they were yesterday. So, folks, just buy the dips, and that's pretty much all you can do at this point. And just be happy knowing that you're getting great deals on crypto. And in 2023, 2024, you'll do very, very well. But God, I mean, if I was a day trader right now on crypto, I'd have a heart attack. Like, I don't care who you are. This is unpredictable. You could not predict that Bitcoin was going to drop $1,000 this morning, then go up $1,000 within an hour. Same with the stocks. It's like, you just don't know how the markets are going to react. Why bother? Why freaking bother? It's really the dumb money at this point at trading it. All right, folks, like and subscribe. Talk to you later.